Let's start this off this way here. In 1966, there was a group called the Loving Spoonful
I walk into town
that
after escaping the hounds,
put out
figuring out a jail
an album that
with
had
a
this
county
song
on
on
my
it called
tail, a taxi
Nashville
to
Cats.
and
I
looking
don't
for
remember.
work.
The album is,
Back door like 100 times
well, it's right there. You
before.
can see what it looks like.
My desperation shows.
That song, written by John Sebastian, I'm pretty sure, was about how the city of Nashville just gets inundated with all of these hopefuls, people that feel like they are going to rock the world with their creation because they're that good. All they need to do is have somebody discover them. All they need is to have that one connection that will skyrocket them to fame and fortune. I wrote this song called Just Not Good Enough for and in behalf of the thousands and thousands of people since the 60s, early 60s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You know, we're talking going back 60 years, right? Nashville has become kind of a hub for recording artists and for especially country and western. I mean, Dylan did Nashville Skyline for that exact reason. That there he is in Nashville recording stuff, but I digress. I wrote this song for and in behalf of all of those hopefuls, like myself, you know, that are never going to make it. They're never going to have that notoriety, or they're going to get out there and do that thing that everybody will, you know, kind of like Kenny Rogers and the Gambler, right? They're all looking to be the next composer, and I'm trying to think of what his name is. Maybe I'll put that up here, of the Gambler. And most people don't even know. They think Kenny Rogers wrote that song. He sang it, and he owned it. He owned that song because who else could do it as good as him? So, I've written this song for all of the people that went to Nashville to make it. And they had been practicing all this time with skills with whatever instrument they're playing, mostly guitar, by the way, 90% of them. And that guitar that they're coming there with, and that hope that they have with being able to make it. Some of them even went out. I remember seeing some interview. This was years ago in the 70s, but where they were interviewing people on the sidewalk, and this guy said, you know, I spent $1,200 for this guitar. $1,200 in the 70s would be a lot now. And he says, I didn't want to come here with, you know, a cheap guitar. I needed to have something that would represent and that they would take me seriously. So I bought this here guitar, and he says, now I'm poor. I have nothing. I'm sleeping on somebody's couch, and I keep going to all these places to have them listen to my stuff. But so far, it hasn't happened. And so far, I don't know that it ever did. In the early 70s, before I got married, that would be 71, 72, part of 73, maybe even after I got married. I always felt like I had good enough material that I could hit the ground running, and people would say, wow, you are fabulous, Mr. Baldwin, or Lord Baldwin. You're so fabulous. We're going to have you sign this contract. We're going to get you over in that recording studio over there, and we're going to make sure that you're going to make us a lot of money. Never mind the fact that happen, but we all have these hopes and dreams that because we know in our heart that we're gifted, that we're talented. Maybe we're more talented playing our instrument, or maybe we're more talented in writing our lyrics. As a singer-songwriter, if that's what you're choosing to be, songwriting is really important. The words are really important. You want to go in a direction that people are going to say, wow, I really like that song. That was really cool. So, I wrote this song for and in behalf of all of those people, like myself, that never made it. Although I never got there. I've never been to Nashville. I'm even less than they were, because at least they got out there and they went out there. But people would leave their families, mothers or fathers would leave their families and pursue that dream. Only to realize 1, 2 weeks, a month, maybe even 3 or 4 months, and realize this isn't going to be as easy as they thought it was going to be. Don't get me wrong, people that are very talented and they connect with the right people, they're going to make it. There's hundreds of people in line behind you, and there's hundreds of people in line in front of you. And they're only going to choose a few people. And that means everybody else, here's something that they would say, you've got some really good stuff. You need to hone it a little bit. Maybe bring this here and put that there. But what they're really saying is, you don't really have it. You don't have what we're looking for. So it's okay that you don't have what they're looking for. And the reason that it's okay is because you haven't let this be the determining factor whether you're good or not. You haven't let this be the determining factor whether you're going to continue doing music or continue writing stuff. Because I guarantee you that thousands of people that went there to get that notoriety that they wanted and didn't get it, they gave up that dream. Not only did they give up that dream, but a lot of them gave up everything that dealt with the music. Well, I just wasn't good enough. And they stopped playing their music. They stopped promoting themselves. A lot of them just decided, like a job, well, I wasn't very good at that job, so I'm just going to go over there. But this is to all those people with their broken hearts and their contrite spirits that went there in good faith, knowing that they were exceptional. They were maybe representing their town. Maybe they were representing their family, and they didn't make it. They got close. Some of them got really close. Some of them might have even had somebody do a couple of their songs, and then they faded into oblivion. Some of them might have ended up being session people because they were really good playing the guitar, playing the piano, playing whatever instrument, and so they would be backing somebody up, and they might have even got their names on some of these albums. And so in a real sense, they did make it. So I don't know if I mentioned this. It was originally 2017. It was on the album Alter Egos and Secret Identities.
Instead of playing the game,
There's a lot of
I
them.
was working that next song.
And this is for them. This is
Seeking fortune
that
and fame. The payoff, the big
anthem
break.
that said,
It was always just another
I
song
was always
away.
pretty good.
I built this first-rate repertoire
I was-
to be ready for
It's
the
not good
day.
enough.
I paid my dues. I
So from
put
an
in the
engineering
time,
standpoint,
walked the road long and tough.
I've
And hey,
when I'm re-engineering this, I've taken some of the instruments out or minimalized them. Because what I really wanted with this particular song for this copy, oh no, I don't remember. Well, okay. I'm gonna leave that over there and move forward. Folks, welcome to this song. I think you'll like it. I've already decided on 2 different people for this particular song. And it's not surprising because both of these are outstanding artists. Listen, the 2 that I thought about doing this would be Randy Travis and George Strait, because both of them, I don't know, they have a way of presenting the material that you can feel the heart being broken in the song. And I think that both of them could do an excellent job. I don't think I'm going to give you any lyrics on this, because I don't think you need to hear that. But you just need to know that this is for all of those people that didn't make it. Long and short of it is, this song is for you, and I hope you can appreciate it. And next time we're going to talk about, well, next time we'll talk about that. Thanks.